Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm starting a series on Teach for India where I invite a current cohort member to answer some of the commonly asked questions on the program. In this video, we will be discussing a day in the life of a fellow at the TFI. Previously, I have also created two earlier videos, one on the onboarding process and second on the COVID-19 experience of fellows. In case you haven't had a look at that, I recommend you check that out. I also want to give out a disclaimer that the views expressed by guests are their own and their appearance on the channel does not imply an endorsement of or any entity that they represent, and the content of this video is not sponsored in any way. I have already created a video on what the Teach for India program is about. In case you haven't watched that, I'm attaching the link here, and please consider looking at that before diving into the Q&A videos now. So, and also if you do find this video helpful, please consider subscribing. And on that note, let's get started.
So hi, I am Shivam Bhatnagar. I am an economics graduate. I completed my graduation from Kirodimal College of Delhi University. I graduated last year, and that was the year I applied for Teach for India Fellowship in my final semester. I joined TFI amidst the pandemic in July of 2020. So that's just a very brief introduction about myself. What got me into TFI? So I think I chose TFI because I'm quite passionate about development aspects and policy interventions basically, and how they trickle down to the masses. So I thought that Teach for India will be a perfect opportunity for me to provide that experience at the grassroots levels and basically see how things work at the grassroots and how it's impacting the people. And I also thought that it will give me a lot more clarity about the education system in India and the ed inequity that we face.
How many hours do fellows have to work for online also every day?
So there are no particular hours as such. It's very flexible and limber in that sense. It basically there are of course mandatory tasks that you have to accomplish. You have to spend at least 3 hours with your classes, and again that's also flexible how you want to pace it. You can take two classes or one classes depending on your class growth and levels that you want to achieve, the vision that you have set for your kids. So it's not very limited. Like it's not at all a 9 to 5 job. It starts at 9, but it doesn't end at 5. I would say that there are mandatory training, there are mandatory workshops that the fellows have to go through even after completing their training, their probation period. And after doing that, we have to, of course, prepare our materials. We go through regular feedback cycles with our program managers, with the TFI staff to get better at our journey. And because Teach for India is not just a teaching journey in itself, it's also a leadership journey. So there are a lot of leadership opportunity that we are presented, that we have to participate. And it's basically, I would say, a self-enlightening journey because most of the people are not very aware of how they want to undertake their leadership path. So there are a lot of workshops just to make us aware of the prospects that lie ahead of us.
Very interesting. So no 2 days are the same. It essentially depends on how you, what you choose and how you plan to utilize your time. Thank you for watching, and if you did enjoy this video, please consider subscribing, as I'll also get fellows to answer more questions on the Teach for India Fellowship program, and I hope to see you in the next one.